If you want to become stronger, you first need to be relentless. There's a saying, treat others according to human nature, but treat yourself against human nature. Today's topic might revolutionize your understanding. From Liu Bang to Jack Ma, everyone who started from scratch and reached the top are relentless people. Being relentless can make your life and journey quickly diverge from others. Of course, the type of relentlessness I'm talking about isn't about being cruel or committing crimes, but rather having a decisive and focused attitude in how you live your life and actions. In the world of the strong, there are only rigid rules, with no room for soft emotions. Let me be direct. The tycoons I know, those with billions in wealth, are all like this. They say things that make you feel good, but do things that make you uneasy. Think about it. Anyone you admire or respect has a direct influence on your future because you need them, and the difference between you and them is enormous. When I was young, I also sought answers through the screen, just like you. Now, I've finally found the secret to becoming stronger. Today, I'm going to share a famous article called The Enlightenment of the Relentless. From now on, step into the world of the strong and reflect on this. When does a person start to become strong or take the first step to being relentless? I believe it's when they get rid of negative emotions. These emotions are the biggest cause of your internal wear and tear. In the world, aside from matters of life and death, everything else is trivial. Some people cling too tightly to these things, taking themselves too seriously. In other words, they are overly selfish, arrogant, and foolish. Letting go means setting aside your emotions and desires so you can listen to what's around you and understand others' needs. Without emotions and desires, you become like a mirror reflecting others' desires, allowing you to fully understand them. Therefore, when you encounter difficulties, the first thing to do is shut up and not expose your weaknesses. An inappropriate example would be that most people in the world are controlled by their emotions, like giant babies. They procrastinate, do things haphazardly, and have explosive temperaments. They live their lives based on others' opinions, without knowing why they are living or for whom they are living. For most people, it's hard to achieve true happiness and joy because these feelings are fleeting. To become a relentless person and achieve wealth and happiness, you must go against human nature. In the world of the strong, almost nothing makes them feel happiness or excitement, as these emotions were left behind long ago. The luxurious and carefree lifestyle they display is just a facade to maintain the interests of their social circle. If they didn't show off this opulence, they wouldn't be able to keep their group functioning and would be automatically excluded. So they need to indulge in luxury to show others they are living a great and happy life. My advice is that after hearing these words, throw these ideas in the trash and never let them occupy your mind again. In the minds of the rich, there are no feelings like happiness and joy. They don't have these emotions. It's all just the imagination of the poor. If they seem to enjoy something, it's merely the pleasure of being admired and envied by others. In the end, this showiness is just a way to make money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So remember, from now on, focus on fighting against human nature and leave extreme envy to others. Only then can you become a relentless person and enjoy the benefits of being wealthy. The second step is to become an expert in your field. In the world of the relentless, talent is just a key. What truly matters is intentional practice, the ability to train almost obsessively, persisting in learning and improving. What defines a relentless person is knowing that life ends in death but still striving to shine. From a philosophical standpoint, our lives don't have much meaning. They only gain significance when we help others and convey some value. This is faith, and usually, this faith is rebuilt during emotional breakdowns when hope in others and the outside world is lost. When you realize that no one can save you and that your life depends solely on your wisdom, courage, and talent, then you will have undergone the true rite of passage in life. This rite consists of suffering and adversity. Therefore, don't criticize others without understanding their pain. Every relentless person who emerges brings a great transformation in the perception of the world. Remember, human potential is revealed under pressure. If I were to drop you in a foreign country, without money and without speaking the language, do you believe that in 3 months you would be speaking the language better than the best students? Human potential is limitless, and if you don't push yourself to the extreme, you'll never know what you're capable of. Someone said that suffering is the best university. After facing significant difficulties in life, work, and relationships, freeing yourself from the control of emotions and letting go of negative power, only then will you be qualified to be a relentless person. The third point is to be relentless with bad people and situations. Rising in life requires being unscrupulous. If you're living poorly, it's because you focus on small things and insignificant people. Fighting bad people makes you one of them. To deal with bad people and situations, there is only one solution. Cut immediately and without mercy. Don't be compassionate. Don't have illusions. Distance yourself from the environment that torments you as quickly as possible. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, how long will you continue to stay down? Remember, be with relentless people. Walk with wolves. When you struggle to come out of the darkness, when you refuse to be mediocre and insignificant, when you carry the heavy burden for the sake of your family, then your eyes will have the determination of a relentless person. Yes, this is being a wolf. This is the light of the wolf spirit. This is the real you. That's all for today. If you've watched the video so far, comment, "I'm relentless," and subscribe to learn more about the truths of life that no one talks about openly. See you next time.